These human hair crochets are over a month old. Let me show you how I got them like this again.
This is pretty much how I've been wearing my hair. This is how I wear it to sleep. I'm not gonna lie, I have not really been tying it up. I just put it like this. I have either a scarf around my edges or a headband. The most I'll do, I do put my, make sure this is closed, I put my edge drops on at night or in the morning, either one. Rub it in on my hairline, and then to refresh, I usually do a mixture of Cécred's moisture sealing lotion mixed with water. So that's what this is. This is Cécred's moisture sealing lotion mixed with water to get this milky consistency. Shake it up and then spray it on your hair to refresh the curls. Through this whole process so far of this crochet install, I only styled my hair really once, and I used the wrap and set foam from Cécred. There is a video from when I did that. So today actually, let me back up. So when I refreshed it another time, it was in the shower. I just had my ponytail. I had it in like a ponytail, and I took the ponytail, and it was more like this. Let me show you. So a ponytail like this, and I just wet the ends down with my hands. I added a little bit of Cécred's hydrating conditioner, and once the curls started to clump, I just left it alone. So today I am going to actually refresh the curls with this and show you guys how I would do that. So take it down. This is what it's looking like. And I will say, I feel like I'm 2 weeks in. So this is.
It was actually a little over a month. I don't know why I thought it was 2 weeks, but yeah.
2-week update and hair refresh. So this is what the hair looks like. You can see some of it is webbing. To refresh my scalp, I would use this. And just go to where my scalp is, open the hair up, spray it on there on my scalp, and rub it in. It feels really cool, and it's good because it has eucalyptus in it. I believe it has menthol and I want to say tea tree. Let me make sure. I don't want to tell you the wrong thing. Water, honey, peppermint, eucalyptus, clove leaf oil. I think that says lavender. Is that lavender? Some other things. I just spray it on my scalp and rub it in. And your scalp is just gonna have a refreshed feeling. Just rub it in. So if you're in between shampoos, you could do something like this to keep your scalp fresh. It is really, really hot in here. You may hear my fan. My apologies. But we do not have central air. This is an old apartment. So that's that. It's so hot. And I turned 50 last year in December. So we know what comes with aging as a woman. So I be hot and I be sweaty. I don't like it, but I like being older. So I like aging, getting older, because that means I'm still here. And the things that come along with it, it's an adjustment. But all right, so I'm gonna let y'all see just the difference. I'm gonna do one side versus the other side. This is my hair just poking up.
Lately, I've been focusing on supporting my edges consistently. I'm using the Cécred Restoring Hair and Edge Drops. Just a few drops along the hairline, and then gently massage it in to help it absorb better. Small routines like this can make a real difference over time. If you want to try these drops for yourself, use my code SJCURLS for $10 off your order of $50 or more, plus free shipping. Let me know if you have any questions about them.
And I'm only going to use my hands to do this. No brushes or anything. I will say so far with this hair, the hair itself has been great. But the only thing so far that has been an issue has been the way I braid it. So I do need a better foundation, and my hair itself is really fine. So I don't know, my braids are just really loose. This hasn't been in that long, and my braids are pretty loose. grab a little clip. I like to work in sections. So I'm gonna do this bottom section first. You see there's little tangles, but you just want to open it up. Take your time with it. So I'm gonna spin this and flip it on out the way. So back to what I was saying. The only thing that I've noticed that has been a downside is my own foundation and maybe the way I installed it. So I am wearing this again. I'm wearing it again. So I will try a different foundation just to see if that does anything different with the install, so I don't have to wear this. Well, I don't wear the headband the whole time. If I wore my hair down, I can wear it without the headband because this part will come forward. But as you can see, refreshing these curls just with the Cécred moisture sealing lotion and water in my hands, just going over it, smoothing out anything and any tangles. I do want to try doing my curl formers with this hair and see what that looks like as well. So I'm going to give it a shot, but it requires me adding a little heat, and I don't feel like it. I hate sitting under dryers, so since it's been so hot, maybe I can just be in a house, be in an apartment, and it'll dry quick. I don't know, but hopefully. But look at the curls, look at them. It looks nice. And I'm just, again, working with my hands only, just kind of going through it, moving it through. Whenever I feel like a knot or a tangle, I then slow down, just like I would if this was my real hair. Something that I tell my curly clients too when they're doing their hair is when you feel a knot or a tangle, just take your time and work it out. Start at the ends and work your way up to the top. So I will add a little more to the bottom, here. And this is what it's looking like. Now the first time when I first installed it and I did my styling, I finger coiled the hair. This time I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to let it do what it normally would do, what it naturally would do, without any further manipulation. So just wear it like that. And then I'm going to do this side. I'm going to split it into two. Again, I feel like working in sections, you're going to have better control and not feel so overwhelmed if you were trying to do all of it all at once, or, excuse me, it just gives better control. And it's going to give, I can feel the tingles from this right now. I don't know. So I have the fan on the floor now and it's blowing up. So the air hitting the peppermint is just giving my scalp a little refreshing tingle. Feels nice. But it caught me off guard. I'm like, wait, what's going on with my scalp? Alright, so making sure it's nicely saturated. It's not soaking wet. So that's one thing. You can do your hair and have it soaking wet and then maybe add. So this is the refresh side and this is the non-refresh side. And my battery died on me, so I'm just gonna add a couple of pictures of both sides being done because I probably won't be able to film it, but I just wanted y'all to see what it looks like refreshed and what it looks like before being refreshed. And I only used Cécred moisture sealing. I used Cécred's moisture sealing lotion with water only to refresh my curls. And you can make this concoction however you want it. If you want it to be a little milkier, you just add a little more of your moisture sealing lotion. This time around, I didn't make it as milky, so you could do it how you want. But so that's what it looked like. And again, I'm gonna add some pictures at the end of it all being done. And I'm just gonna allow it to air dry and show you what it looked like. Hi. So now both sides are completed. This is what it looks like, and this is how much hair came out through the process. I feel like it was more because my ends were really crunchy, so keeping them saturated with the water mix helped it not be so much hair that came out. Like I said, this is all that came out, and there's gonna be some shedding, so I think this wasn't bad. But I'm gonna try not to touch it and let it just dry and then fluff it once it's all dry. And I will probably have to do that in another video because my storage. So delete some stuff. So if you like this video, please stick around for the upcoming episodes because I am going to also show how it looks when I take it out and reinstall it.
If this was helpful to you in any way, please subscribe and follow along to see just how long I can make these human hair crochets last. And let me know in the comments, how do you think they're holding up after a month? Not 2 weeks, but a month. Thank you.